Welcome back, everybody. We've moved outside. We're right across the street from Calumet Aug Coffee Works, and this is going to be the site of a lot of action this weekend. And really, there's a couple of talking points about this space that I want to start with. And Jesse, I just want to start by pointing out that this is the site of a really tragic fire that happened about 3 years ago. And now it's a really lovely green space. There's benches here now. So it's been transformed since that tragedy.
Yeah, that's right. It was seriously a huge loss for Calumet, right? This was housing. This was potential business space, right? And if you recall, about 3 years ago, this entire area was gray. There was building structure underneath. You couldn't go on top of it, right? This smelled for months. So the EPA came up here and cleaned this up. This space is completely fixed up now. It's totally ready for development. So that's the future hope for this space. But in the meantime, we're using it as a green space. So it's going to be utilized this weekend by the Hancock Rattan Battle Club. So they'll be doing some medieval encampments, right? So they're doing some medieval cooking, sword fighting and things. So that is really where you want to check out. Something exciting, right? People may not know this. So Visit Keweenaw actually helped pay for these benches. A lot of beautification improvements. That's something we focus on at the Tourism Council. We have a grant program. So every year, $100,000 is available for nonprofits like Main Street Calumet or village city governments. So any city government from South Range, Toivola up to Copper Harbor is able to apply for funding for projects like this, which is really awesome. As you can see, honestly, we're sitting down right now, and you just couldn't do that in Calumet a year ago.
Right.
So it's great.
Ample bench spaces to just take in the nice sunshine, the blue green space.
Yeah, it's intentional, right? Totally something we think about when how our towns look, how you can interact with them, and what you need. Calumet really needed some places to sit down. This is keeping us around longer. If these benches weren't here, we might have walked down the street.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, so, obviously this has a significance to the city of Calumet. So, I mean, how do you feel like this means to the city or the community, knowing that, you guys, or like it was actually put in, like some effort was put in to greenify this space and make it more beautiful, as you would say?
Yeah, well, it sure means a whole lot. So I think something really important about Calumet, as you look around and look at these buildings, this place looks a lot like it did in the 1800s, early 1900s. I remember a lot of people who live here and stayed around. They had family up here. Again, we're talking about the Pasty. These people came over to work in the mines, and these people did not go away, right? So the day the mines closed, I've heard this story, it was a very busy day in Calumet. But what's wonderful is all of this history is still intact. You have projects like the Rupee building, used to be a JCPenney, a department store, these beautiful brick and sandstone buildings. And all of this work is to save them. It means so much to people. Again, their fathers, their grandfathers, grandmas and grandpas owned these buildings, and people are still here. It's called Bring Back Calumet, right? This is a new program with the Keweenaw Community Foundation trying to truly raise money. And that's the hardest part. That's what it's going to take, is money, right? So again, when you think about events like Pasty Fest, these improvements, getting more visitors to stay in Calumet, spend money at these businesses, and stay in our lodging, right? It all comes back to the community.
Yeah. So Pasty Fest really just brings... Pasty Fest really has a significant impact more than just pasties. It's really to not only bring in the community, but to help out the community as well for things like this, with beautifying an area that was in ashes 3 years ago.
Yeah, truly, right. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Calumet is so up and coming. It's truly incredible. You're seeing a lot more young people move in here, young families. Something I've personally noticed is just seeing people walk up and down the street lately is so incredible. I know that the Keweenaw National Historical Park has been so busy all summer with tours. Exactly what I'm saying. People want to know what these buildings are and what their story is. And if you ask, they're pretty interesting. Some of them are pretty cool.
I mean, if you just looking around, you could tell that this is a historically significant place. The culture here is based on the history here. That's why I think it's super cool that the Pasty Fest has taken on a Renaissance Fair theme, because it just kind of pays homage to that old history and just the vibe that you have when you walk down the street on any given day.
Yeah, and let's be honest, some people struck an issue with the medieval being tied to the copper boom. Some differences, right?
Yeah.
But as you say, it's the vibe. It is the resilience. It is the proudness. We are proud people here in Calumet, and truly, it's the day to express yourself. And people love that. Medieval times, old Cornish wives, right? That rhymes.
That rhymes. Okay. And that makes me think I can write another little song or a limerick in the commercial break here.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we mentioned it at the start of the show. There is a songwriting competition
Yes,
as
tonight.
a facet. Oh,
At
tonight.
Eva's Hideaway.
Tell me
7
more.
to 8 o'clock. So we're on 5th Street. You go over to 6th Street. Wonderful little bar, Eva's Hideaway. So people are going to be singing their hearts out tonight around 7 o'clock about the Cornish pasty. That's great.
I just can't imagine like all of the songs that'll be.
Yes.
Probably some silly, some maybe serious. I mean, the pasty's a very serious thing.
Yes. The headlining song is called Pasty in My Pocket.
I got pasty in my pocket, and the other one's holding a ketchup bottle.
Yep. It's pretty much like
Pretty
that.
much, yeah.
Oh wait,
right?
is that a for real song? Or you just make that up?
I mean, yeah, I parodied Hand in My Pocket by Alanis Morissette.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not a knower, but now I know.
Just wait till you try a pasty later.
See, I'm just really excited to have a pasty. I wonder if some pasties are themed for like what like people may have going on, you know?
Yes.
Like just like the medieval stuff. Like I wonder if somebody would make like a medieval themed pasty, you know, if that was even like a thing.
Did
you
they
know?
have ketchup in medieval times?
I bet they had tomatoes.
They probably did.
But I don't think they thought of ketchup though.
No.
Wait, when was
No,
ketchup made?
Some people, we should look that up.
Google.
in our-
Wait, no. It's 1970s.
There you go.
Really?
I think it's on the bottle.
Yeah. And some people
Maybe
say
that's
you
just
should
when
eat them
Heinz was
plain.
created, not ketchup.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
The brand was
When
established.
was ketchup invented?
There we go.
First known
Oh, my
1812.
They might have had it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
They might have
okay, I'm not close. I'm off. Never mind. Okay. Well, speaking of, pasties, I mean, why not, explore more of Calumet, of what it has to offer with the Pasty Fest, coming. So, guys, we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back in 3, so stay with us.